Now I invite you to share some of these stories with me while I write them down. I'm also going to dissect them a little bit so that we get really clear about what it actually is that you got from Dataversity, and clear that it's something that can be got from Dataversity. It might be this weekend or your whole experience of it. It wasn't a weekend, but you know what I mean. How you actually put that to use in the real world, and what happened next, why it was good. So just start dictating to me. We won't hear from everybody, but some I think if we get a half a dozen or more sort of stories, I imagine there'll probably be some overlap between most people's stories.
Okay, yeah, in terms of national vegetation or national databases, it always pays to talk to the person that is managing the database, because they're quite often more flexible than what you may think.
So from Dataversity you got that contact?
Yeah, basically from Dataversity I got the contact that I can actually put more information into a database than what I thought I could.
Right. So that led you to being able to put more information into, in this case it was nibs?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, still got to be worked through, but yeah.
Yeah. And then whether has that made a perceivable difference now, or what kind of difference do you predict it will make once that's happened?
How it makes a difference is that there's two repositories for that information, one nationally and one regionally, and so it's safer, and also it means that it's available to other people.
So data is preserved against loss and available
Nationally
to others. What's the possible kind of real world outcome in terms of biodiversity in having things like, let's say, NIBS data or similar data available nationally?
I think if regional or if TLAs or regional councils or anybody's looking at monitoring of any sort, then they can look at what has been done and what's available. I mean, that's basically how 5-minute counts have become so popular. It's how 20 by 20 plots have become so popular, because they've been done for so long. And it makes the data more powerful if you know that there already exist other data sets.
Mm-hmm. So more standardisation and better decision making.
Yeah. And high quality data probably as well.
Right.
Value of recording the methodology used against a data set is something that I hadn't really seen before. And this was in reference to the assessing the quality of the data.
So you've learned that that's something that might be important and useful in data management.
Mm-hmm.
And is that something that you've done something with now, or that there's a future action?
A future action to talk to, for example, the BioWeb data administrators and see whether they think that's a good idea and whether it's something that we could apply in BioWeb to the data that's already in there or add into the future.
And that would make a difference. In what way do you predict?
Because BioWeb data is going to end up migrated to NIMS, I hope. So it will improve the information that's in NIMS.
And then that leads to better prioritisation, better decision making about management actions.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Yeah, better management of our biodiversity.